Okay. Um. So yeah, I'm watching Colbert, and it's the newest episode. And they're talking about this shooting that just happened in Texas. This school shooting that left 19 kids dead and 2 adults. Um. This shit hurts my head and pisses me off because I've constantly heard conservatives say that we need more officers with guns, more resource officers, more bodies. And the thing is, when we look at this shooting that just happened in Texas, they had a police force. They had a well armed, well maintained police force. But what happened was they were fucking cowards. They didn't go in. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I just demonetized my video because it was just at a minute, but this hurts my head. There's so much just dumb idiocy in this country. It's like there's a comment I left on one of the Young Turks videos about how we need common sense gun action because we have gun laws, we have preventative measures, we have gun locks, gun boxes, we have ways to protect people from getting shot from their own children in the back seat. Because, and just, I mean, I feel like it's probably more total, but just this year of 2022, we've had 2 mothers shot by their infants, by their babies, by children under the age of 1 or under the age of 3. I think because one might have been like 15 months or some shit. So that's under 2. But my point is, we've had multiple women shot by their own children. And yet, they're so worried and fearful about people taking their guns away. And there are so many new laws that have come on the books that they may outlaw things, buying a gun with certain features. It's like might outlaw buying a gun with certain features, but if you own that gun before this law passed, you're safe. And that's most states and most of these new gun laws. I'm begging for common sense gun action. It's like, I mean, this shit scares me because I've been a I'm gonna throw myself under the bus like a motherfucker, but I've been an unlawful and lawful gun owner. It's like it's like and this is something that bothers me like to craziness that yeah, I got a gun from a crackhead when I was in middle school with the intention of shooting classmates. But just by like coincidence and just I'll say fucking luck. Not even luck because the day that I got my hands on the gun, not the day I was planning to shoot up my classmates, but the day I got the gun just happened to so be the day that Columbine happened in fucking Denver, or not Denver, in Colorado. And so yeah, this shit fucking hurts me because yeah, I could have been a fucking shooter who took people's lives and took my own life. But I didn't because Columbine happened and seeing that violence and seeing what happens and how people feel about this shit. And so I don't know, this shit stresses me out because now as a fucking 30-something year adult, I have a legal firearm. I have access to a fucking shotgun and I have a pistol. But these are things that are safe. There's not like there's children who can access this shit. It's like because it's like when I'm thinking about just common sense gun safety, because besides the 2 mothers in their vehicles who were shot by their infants, children, there was a fucking father, a grown ass man who was shot by his fucking, I don't know, kid. I think the kid was like 5 because the couch had the gun tucked in and the kid like moving around on the couch and shit. It went off. It's just there's I just want people to actually have some common sense gun action because they're not trying to take your guns, okay? No one's going to take your guns. It is wrongfully a part of our constitution. So guns are not going anywhere, but we do need some sensible gun action. Just some sensible gun behavior. Just some, I don't know, maybe emptying the chamber and not having a clip in your gun while you're traveling. Because honestly, it's like, it takes nothing to fucking, it takes nothing to stick a clip in and cock it. And bam, you're ready to shoot. It's like, that can all be done in less than 2 minutes. You don't need to have a bullet in the chamber just ready to go. Because one of these days, and I'm sure it has happened. If I will do my homework, I know I'm pretty sure I can find a very recent case of a driver being shot by a passenger in the back seat because people don't secure their guns. And I really wish I could just get people to not be such scared ass little bitches and to be more safe and cautious with your firearms. Yeah, be more safe and cautious with your firearms. Because it's like I have nephews in Texas and it fucking scares the fucking shit out of me that, yeah, they could be shot. And I'm so sick of these conservative ass stupid people talking about the bulletproof blankets and stuff. It's like, no, let's just have some more common sense with guns. Let's not just, hey, anyone who's over 18 can go buy a gun. It's like, just, can we just stop? Can we just fucking stop with the guns? Because I'm so sick of babies dying. It's like, not even fucking babies, just innocent ass black people at a grocery store. It's like motherfuckers at church. It's like I'm just sick of this gun violence because no other country has the kind of gun violence we have. It's like the only like school shooting I can really think of from public consciousness was in England, and the young lady, all she had was like a hunting rifle. And it's like you look at countries with the most strictest gun control, like Japan and the UK. It's like this shit is pouring. Like is horrifying. It is disgustingly terrifying that we have so many mass shootings. And we really need to do something about this shit because I have guilt and I wasn't even involved because like it is so stupid. It's like, yeah, this shit hurts me because I have guilt in me because I almost was a mass shooter. Actually, I wouldn't have been a mass shooter. I think I only had 3 targets. So you gotta be I joke, but I mean, to be a mass shooter, you gotta shoot at least 4 people or more. So I think if I had just shot 3 people, yeah. And it's like I really hope my teacher, who I was gonna shoot, isn't a teacher anymore because he's just so fucking tone deaf and clueless. Like to just what students need, at least ADHD students. Like, yeah, there's a lot of shit where I feel like I slipped through the cracks because I could take a standardized test well. But yeah, this I don't know, this shit just it pisses me off. It's terrifying. It's disgusting. It is so many more adjectives that oh my goodness, I'm just sick. I'm just sick of this shit. And I'm sick of the wrong arguments being made. It's like this school had a police force, but the police force were too fucking scared. They were too cautious. They were too hesitant. And it's like these motherfuckers are fighting with the parents who are pleading like, "Yo, get your asses in." Y'all had a police force. Y'all could have easily motherfucker. It's like the time that y'all was standing outside and arguing with parents, y'all could have done something. Y'all could have done something. Y'all could have slowed him down, done something, shot him. I can't deal with this shit anymore. It's like I'm sick of this country. It's like the last 4 years. No, well, we'll say five. Because America dislikes me. It's like we built this country, we made this country great, but they hate us. And it's like it's so fucked up. America's only a great country, only became a superpower is because of our multiculturalism, because of coming together. It's like people really need to honestly think about the space program and how we won the space race against Russia. It's like we only won that space race because black women working as computers, former former Jewish and Nazi scientists who, I mean, the Nazi scientists, German scientists, they helped Hitler. It's like like one of the funniest things was like Hitler refused to build defensive weapons, but there was a scientist, a great fucking engineer who wanted to build defensive rockets. And after the war, he gets to fucking boosting to space. It's like, so we only made it we only became great because of our differences. But you have white people who want to argue against CRT, critical race theory, which, as a, okay, let me just get some things very clear as a college dropout. I did not learn anything about critical race theory in college. The things I did learn about critical race theory that people are so up in arms about are things I learned in elementary and middle school about the history of the country, about I don't know, slavery. And I don't know, like in elementary school, we had I think it was first grade or second grade, we had a little production about slavery. And I don't know. I was the only black kid in my class, and I was not going to be a slave. But not knowing the history, learning the history later is that yeah, okay, yeah, I could be a slave driver, but okay, if you're a black and you're a slave driver, you are an overseer, and nigga overseers weren't the weren't the best people. It's like like, but that's history, and I think a lot of the shit that I learned about history, I think I learned it because I grew up in St. Louis Park in a culturally ethnically mixed area where I don't know. I haven't checked the rumors, But apparently, if you look at the map of St. Louis Park, there's um there's a synagogue and all the points of a 6 point star, and it's like I think I might have looked at it back in high school, but I don't even know if it's true. But that was I don't know. I think growing up in a community like that with Jewish heritage and roots, where they they acknowledge history, they acknowledge the past, they acknowledge the dirty sins. It's like because it's like growing up, it's like 80% of my friends were Jewish, of Jewish descent. Either some were Russian Jews, some were Austrian and German and other fucking European Jewish descent. But I think that was one of the good things of growing up in St. Louis Park was learning about culturalism and history and just learning fucking things. And it didn't hurt that I'm cute. But I just think I really think we need to be less uptight about so much shit. It's like cuz CRT, critical race theory, is not being taught to your children. But what it is being taught is just actual fucking real American history. And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem is that white people like to bury and deny history. Probably because white people have been evil for most of history. It's like white people have been the most white people across the world have been evil, have done evil things, have perpetrated crimes against humanity. So yeah, I get why they don't want to teach critical race theory because they just don't want to teach actual fucking history. So yeah, I'm losing my fucking mind about this shit. I'm so sick of these babies getting shot because there was literally for the last month there was fucking there was a shooting almost every week for the last 4 weeks. I think we may have missed 1 week. It's like that's a shooting that's a shooting every week for a month, and I feel like it's way more. And it's like this shit is so crazy. I'm losing track, and I need people to be better, especially when it comes to just using your common sense. Using your common sense when it comes to guns, when it comes to I don't know, when it comes to guns and drugs and just any situation you're in, use your common sense. Oh, cause there was yeah. It's like gun violence is fucking ridiculous. Cause a mother gave her daughter a purse with a gun in it, and the daughter shot this person that the mother was fighting with. I feel like that was Florida. I feel like that was Florida news. It's like, don't be fucking with my mom. Bam. Fucking. I don't even think the girl was 10 yet. Oh, but this world is crazy. World has lost his mind, and I'm trying not to lose minds, but be more sensible. It's like all I'm asking is I don't care about the YouTube stuff down below. I'm asking be more sensible with your guns. Be more sensible with your choices. Especially when you're at home. And when you're at home, the privacy of your own home, if you have kids, a box, it's like just a simple little lock box. I can't even find mine right now. But yeah, it's like but be more sensible, be more reasonable. Just Stop being dumb with your guns.